What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Marcus. I hope you all hadn't forgotten about me because I haven't forgotten about you. I know it's been a good minute, and I don't really know why it's taking me so long to record a video. I'm actually kind of mad because I done sat here and I recorded a whole video a couple of seconds ago and no sound. I was like, really? I sat there and it was like everything. You know, it was about a good 10, 12-minute video, so maybe it was just my sign saying, hey, it was too long, I need to re-record this and kind of condense some things. But in any case, it's been a little minute, and the last video that I made was my T-Day video, and it has been about 6.5 months now on T. So half a year, and you know, I kind of talk about some things that I've noticed, things that have changed, and try to remember what I said on the last video, because I was just kind of, I had notes, but I didn't really stick to them that well. So months 1 through 3, first 3 months, nothing that I could really notice was different. I'm sure some stuff had changed, but it wasn't anything noticeable to me. I noticed in the beginning I was very sleepy and hungry off and on, but more so sleepy, and I thought that was kind of weird because I thought I would have more energy than, you know, having less energy. So, you know, that was something I think either I've adjusted to it, or, you know, maybe things have kind of leveled out a little bit more. I'm not sleepy all the time, but if I sit still long enough, I'll go to sleep. So that was kind of my first 3 months that I noticed in there. After that, you know, once I got to, you know, maybe about month 4 is when I started noticing a lot of the changes that I'm going to talk about. So, of course, hair, and more hair. Like, I knew to expect more hair, but it still took me by surprise. I mean, and it would hit me at random times. Like, I would look down and I'm looking at my arm and I'm like, all that wasn't there yesterday. Or, you know, like just the other day, I looked down at my legs and I was like, beast mode. Like, it was just complete fur, fuzz everywhere. And the back hair blew my mind. Like, it was just ridiculous. And it was like I had hair in all these places beforehand already, but to see it either longer or thicker or whatever, stomach hair, leg hair, arm hair, back hair, ass hair, ugh. So I'm like furry all over the place. But I'm still like, I'm just tickled to death by it. Like, I'm so excited about the body hair, and I love it, to be honest. Like, I really enjoy it. So more hair, like facial hair, I can't really, if more is growing in, I can't really tell. I do notice that I have like a few strands here and here now where it's trying to connect, like right in here. I can feel it. You can't see it, but I can feel it. Right in here, it's starting to grow in some more. So I'm excited about that because, you know, of course, yeah, I love my beard and everything like that, but I want these 3 small patches to fill in. So, you know, it'll come. I can't really tell if I'm losing hair at the top. Like, I think when I'm stressed, I lose hair right around here, but it doesn't look so bad right now. Not like that video that I had like last year where I was really freaking out about my hair thinning out. So I think it's stress related. So when I'm not stressed, hair grows in pretty well, but I also keep it really low so that if it is thinning, I can't tell. So that's, you know, about it for hair. That's what's going on there. My voice, I can't hear a difference because I hear myself talk every day. But I guess I do sometimes feel a difference because it feels deeper and there's a little more rattling down here. Like, I can feel it. I called a friend this morning and hadn't talked to her, I don't think, since I even started to. I don't know, it had been a long time. And first thing out of her mouth, she was like, whoa, your voice is a lot deeper. You sound good, but your voice is deeper. So apparently it has changed. What I'll probably end up doing is, after I finish this video, go back, listen to the last video, and then listen to this one, see if I can hear a difference there. But that's what's going on with voice. Body mass, body changes. Again, that's not something that I really noticed, but I've had people tell me that my shoulders look bigger, my arms look bigger, I'm stronger, because apparently handshakes and whenever we join hands for prayers, kind of like I'm gripping, or they'll tell me, I was like, whoa, your grip has gotten serious. So apparently I'm gaining strength that I'm not really realizing, but I do notice actually sometimes, or at least now in the past couple of weeks, like a tightness in the shoulders on a lot of my t-shirts. So I guess I am starting to kind of notice it there. More definition in my arms, and I don't work out at all, but I can see small differences over the past couple of months there. Same thing with legs, like there's more definition like in my thighs, and I'm losing some of the fat on the outside and inside of the thigh, because I want that to go, because it's all chunky and anyways, differences there. Calf muscles have gotten bigger. I did notice in the first couple of months swelling kind of in my ankles, and I don't know if that was because I was walking more, or if it was tea related, but there was some swelling in my ankles in the very, very beginning. Not so much now. What else was I talking about? Body mass, body changes. Yeah, I think that's about it for that. Again, from what I can notice, I think my back is broader. When I did see the picture of the back hair that had sprung up, I looked at it and I was like, that's what I look like now, because it was like my back was a lot broader than what it used to be. So apparently my body is changing. Downstairs growth, as expected, it has grown, but again, that was one of those things that I didn't really notice until months later. Like I would probably say 4 or 5 months is when I even noticed that something had changed down there. And I was like, I think I was just in the shower one morning and I was just like, wow. And so like of course I'm excited about that, and I was like, what can I say, there has been growth, and with that, my underwear irritates me now, so it's kind of like I think I'm gonna have to switch up on that, get irritation and rubbing and chafing or whatever, I don't know, but it's not comfortable, so try some things out, see what we can do there. Sex drive. That was one thing that I was actually a little disappointed about in the very beginning, because I was excited about the boost or expected boost in sex drive and libido, but that didn't really happen for me. It was kind of like it's still, for me it's embarrassing to talk about, because I feel like it's like erectile dysfunction or something that I had beforehand. Like it just didn't work very well before T, and I didn't know how I felt about that then, but we had some issues and it just really wasn't good, and I was excited, and that's one thing I was really looking forward to, especially now being in a relationship. Like it's easy not having a sex drive and not always being able to get it up and perform when you're single, and which was my situation um, beforehand. Like, and I was like, I'm okay with that because I'm not in a relationship, and that's whatever. But when I entered into a relationship, I was like, I really want the tea to help boost that area. So I was looking for, just being this sex crazed maniac, and that didn't happen, and I was disappointed. Um, but on the flip side of it, it has helped. In that I can I can perform. So embarrassing. But real talk. I don't know if anybody else has had that experience, but that was my experience with it. So I'm not disappointed anymore because I look at all of the benefits now. Where yes, I mean, hey, sex life is great. It's great. It is great. And everything is good there. I will say that I did have one day, maybe last month or so. Yeah, it was last month, where my drive was through the roof. Like, I don't know what it was about that one day. I could not focus. I could not think about anything. I was pretty much on ready my entire day at work, which was, I don't think I got anything really accomplished that day. And then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? If this is what it would have felt like to be on ready all the time, I'm glad I don't, because I was very unproductive that day. But yeah, the downstairs growth has been phenomenal. I am really enjoying that and look forward to any more growth that may be coming. Um, Last thing that I really want to touch on is kind of like emotions and my headspace, where everything has been. Emotionally, I feel like I'm a lot more even. Prior to T, I was an emotional wreck, like just a roller coaster, up, down, left, right, sideways, all over the place. Like, and and it was hard to really function with your emotions being that unstable. Like anxiety attacks, just falling out, not falling out crying, but like just crying at random times for no reason at all. It was horrible. But since then, since starting to, it's kind of like everything's kind of evened out. And while I still feel emotion, and still have like my rough times, it doesn't take me on that emotional spiral there, which I really enjoy, because I can keep a level head. I can experience whatever feeling that I'm feeling and keep it moving. Which is one thing I've been kind of curious about. If anyone who's kind of, suffered depression or anxiety and things like that, did you notice a difference pre-T versus post-T? Again, for me, I feel all of those things. I still feel anxiety. I still feel depression from time to time, but it doesn't affect me the same way as it used to. So, I don't know. Any input on that? Temperament. I don't feel like I'm any different, but you may, and I may do a video with Charlene to have her input on that, on things that she's noticed that maybe I don't notice, as far as with temperament and things like that. I noticed that I have a short attention span now. My mind wanders and I wander. I was in a conversation with Charlene the other day, and there was like a brief pause in the conversation. I had walked away and started doing something different in the middle of the conversation, and I was like, "Well, I mean, like," and I don't mean it. I don't mean for my mind to wander, but short attention span. For the most part, semi unfocused a lot now. I don't have a short temper or a short fuse, but I get irritated a lot quicker than what I used to. I don't react or act on whatever those feelings are, but I notice in my mind, I was like, yes, I'm getting irritated a lot faster than what I used to. And I had notes, and apparently my notes weren't good enough because there's something else that I feel like I'm supposed to be telling you all, and I can't remember. But I think this video has probably gone on long enough. So again, I'm about 6.5 months on T, and so far everything seems to be going really well. I'll try to do a lot better as far as with making update videos and things of that nature, and not letting another 6 months go by before you all see me again. But hope all is well with you all, and I'll be talking with y'all later. Peace.